Hi everyone, I'm Claire and welcome back to my channel. Today we're learning the half double crochet. It is gentle, simple, and very beginner friendly. So grab your yarn, yarn over, and get comfy. To start your half double crochet, let's start with a slip knot. Now I'm going to be using my green handicraft yarn, and then I have my 5mm hook. So insert your hook in that slip knot and then make your knot smaller, and then we're going to chain 10. So yarn over and pull it through, that's 1. Yarn over, pull it through, that's 2. Yarn over, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so chain of 10. So now what we're gonna do is that we are going to make our half double crochet not just in, just gonna put this in focus, not just in where your current loop is, where you ended. We're gonna go to the next one, which is right here. So here's what we're gonna do. It's very similar to the double crochet, but it's just missing that one loop. So I'll just adjust myself here. So what you need to do is yarn over, insert your hook into that loop we were talking about before, and then yarn over, pull through, and pull through, or actually not pull through yet, but yarn over again and pull through all 3 loops. So that's your half double crochet. So let's do that again just to be more clear. So you would need to yarn over, insert your hook in the next loop, yarn over again, pull through, and then yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. All right, let's do that again. So yarn over, insert your hook in the next loop, yarn over, pull through so that you have 3, and then yarn over, pull through all 3. Okay, yarn over again, insert your hook, and then yarn over, pull through for the 3 loops, yarn over, and then pull through all 3. Okay, so very, very easy. As you can tell, a nice simple stitch that we just did. Now keep going until you reach the second last loop. I'll meet you right there. Okay, so I just reached the end. I just have to put in 1 more half double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook into that, I believe that is our slip knot. Okay, and then I'm just gonna organize myself. Then pull through, pull through your yarn through that loop, and then yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Okay, and there you are. So first row all done. Now we are going to do the second row. So what you need to do is to chain 1, 1 second here. So you just need to chain 1, and then we turn our work over. So now what I would do is skip the stitch where we ended at, and then we go to this loop here. It's gonna bring it closer. This loop here, right here, and then in that loop or in that stitch, we're going to pop in our half double crochet. So just like before, yarn over, insert your hook into that stitch, and then yarn over, pull through. Okay, now if you feel your work is a bit tight, feel free to pull your yarn up so that it becomes loose, and also makes your tension more loose. And then yarn over, pull through all 3. Okay, and then the next one. Now, if you can tell which ones are which, so for this tutorial, we are just going to insert our hook just underneath that V shape that you see on the screen, right there. So what we're gonna do is we're going to put in another half double crochet underneath those V shapes. So yarn over, insert your hook underneath the V, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 3. Okay, so if you've gotten the hang of it, feel free to keep going and I'll meet you at the end. Yarn over, oops, yarn over, make your loop, and then insert all 3. Okay, so I just made a mistake here, thinking that it is your regular double crochet. Now it does get a bit confusing, especially if you are so used to the double crochet. But once you get the hang of it, with some practice, you'll be able to do the half double crochet just fine. Okay. Now don't forget that you have one more loop here, because if you miss that loop, it's not gonna be straight. Your work is not gonna be straight. So, one last loop left. So, yarn over, pull through the loop, or insert your hook into that stitch, pull through with that loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. There. Okay, so now you have second row all completed. And then we're going to chain 1 and turn it over. Okay, so I'm going to start this row with you, and then you can try and finish off the rest. So I'll do the first 2 stitches. So yarn over, and before I forget, we start on this stitch right here where I'm pointing. this one here. Okay, so yarn over, insert your hook, and yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. If I am able to. Okay, so a little messed up here, but that's okay. That's okay. We can always learn. Okay, so yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. There we go. Second stitch, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull all 3. Okay, so I started the first 2, and I'll see you at the last 2. Alright, so I actually did the last 2 stitches off camera. So this is what it looks like with the current rows that we did. So now to start the other row, again, we chain 1 and then we make our half double crochet. So let's do that again for the next row. So we are going to chain 1 and turn it over. Okay, and then we yarn over. Okay, so there's a bit of a knot here. Okay, but that's okay. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yarn over again, insert your hook, pull through, and then pull through all 3. All right. So I think you are getting a hang of this. Now I will show you a sample of a project that does involve the half double crochet. Now here, this is a base of a market bag that I'm currently working on. This pattern for this market bag is from Yarnspirations, and of course, as you can tell, it involves the half double crochet stitch. Now this was recently frogged, or I unraveled the main body because the sides were asymmetrical and it looked embarrassing. However, I chose to start again, I believe, back to the second round, and then I am going to try and remake the body of the bag. It is really nice though. I still like the stitch on the base of the bag, and I can't wait to have this all finished. Now, if you enjoyed learning the half double crochet stitch or any other stitch, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more peaceful tutorials. Until next time, keep crafting quietly.